What's up, guys? Toby, 50 Baits, back from Louisiana, baby. I had a ball. I know they don't do well on here, but this right here, we're gonna do. I gotta catch up on some crappie baits. I got some people wanting them. It's that time of year. If you're waiting for the dogwoods, you're missing out on the big ones. This is some remelt that I've just added some plastic to. It's got a little bit of pixie dust and some green highlight, and we're gonna add to that. And then we're going to play with 8 bits, Siren Scales, and the top color, which we ain't done yet, Skeletor. I haven't used those yet. So, like I said, I didn't want to do one big video and, you know, with all the colors. I want to be able to make the colors and see how what I can go with. It doesn't have to be black as a backer, but we're going to do that today just so I can get a good feel of the colors. So we're just going to add a few more drops of green highlight. This one's from Dead On. They're opaline green. And just so y'all know, keep your tops on. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's all over the mold everywhere else. That is, yeah, that's some other pixie dust. I'm chronic, baby, I'm chronic. All right. So we added just a little green highlight. You can see a little bit of that pixie in there, I believe. Like I said, I want it pretty translucent, but I want to add the Triton scales. I fell in love with these Siren Scales, guys. They are just on point. And when I say on point, I mean on point. Check out my little rag here. That's what happens when you well, you can see all the dust or not on it, but oh, maybe on my glove. Yeah, I made a freaking mess. So make sure your top's on there good. That's number one. So let's add some of these Siren Scales to this bottom. They are so light, man, and they just float away. We're gonna go with a whole quarter, and then we're gonna go with another half on top of it. Just from looking at them, I believe that the green highlight is going to go great with the Siren Scales. It looks like it's green, or the Triton. These things are just floating away, bro. So let's mix her up and see what we got. Anyway, I know y'all ain't big duck hunters, man, but oh my gosh, we have more ducks we've had in years. But it's over with now. Now it's time to concentrate on these fish. Oh, gosh, I hope y'all can see this. If not, you're going to see it in the baits. We're going to take it out. These are the Triton Siren Scales. I actually sort of want to go big. I mean bigger. What am I? Y'all know the deal. I'm not always right in the head. I don't know though, it's going to be some smaller baits. We're shooting crappie baits, so maybe I don't want to go too crazy with it. Let's put that in there. We got some fresh plastic. Some plastic. This is the red label from Dead On. Like I said, I switched from my Calhouns back in the day. I guess I could move some of this stuff and you can see what we got going on, huh? Alright, so what we're gonna do to start with is we're gonna put some black in it first. Good Lord, I got that pixie dust going everywhere that I spilled. I'm not real bright, guys, not real bright. These are crappie baits, so look. It went everywhere. Everywhere. Michael, you're gonna have to, you made me a mess, brother. You made me a mess. Alright, we're going to start out with 5. I'm supposed to do a new mold today, but I have got to get caught up on baits. Well, I was gone for a week, so you know. And it never fails when you're gone. That's when everything kicks off. For the guys that ordered flake, it's en route. Alright, we're going to take the dirty spoon. We don't care if there's some Siren Scales in it or not. We'll do that, and we're going to hit it with this pixie dust. we're gonna go a half of a heaping of a quarter, if that makes any sense to y'all. Oh my gosh. I was watching the live the other night that or the podcast, whatever they're calling it, that Chris and Michael did, and they were talking about somebody saying how this stuff is overpriced. Right, if you've used powders from a bunch of different places, then you know it is quality. I'm sorry, but y'all can say what you want to, but my gosh, I just don't get. If you listen to it about when he was explaining how some color the plastic, some don't, it's just dead on. I mean, he's dead on what he's saying, because you still get. My gosh, bro, this. Tell me where you're going to get a better look. Because I might have thought the same thing to start with, but man, I'm going to tell you what. That little bit we put in there, it filled it up. The cup it fills up and glows. So we're going to go ahead and do the 10 drops. Because like I said, smaller baits, we need it a little thicker. If we were doing bigger baits, we wouldn't have to go as thick. So I'm going to start this back up. And see, I don't even know if I want to mess with putting Siren Scales in it. Oh my God. I almost want to do this in like a June bug backing on top of it. Alright, that's 15 drops. Like I said, smaller bait, I want it thicker. Just so it'll make those baits, the back of it, show. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry, but you ain't getting that with some Temu stuff. Sorry. You just not. I just realized I got the fan blazing, so. Well, we got some pretty weather today. I had to work, so no fishing, but golly, boy, it's getting that time. So we're gonna have a purplish top. Again, that pixie dust is Skeletor, and that green highlight, and there's a little pixie dust left over. I don't think I'm gonna add any. I think I'm gonna leave it like that and let it play off of this top colorant right here. See how close we are? Oh, we're not going to be close, I'll tell you that now. And everything's going to be cold, so I got to make sure I got my plastics up to temp. If you're a bait maker, you know how when it's cold, your injectors can be cold, and going through your blending block from your dual injector, sometimes it'll want to freeze up between this connection right here. Well, not freeze up, but start setting up. So anyway, we're gonna try and see. We're gonna shoot the 2.5-inch curly tail shad body, and of course my stinger. I love that thing. I don't know why I haven't gotten another one or two yet, but I'll get to it. There's just too many molds I want right now, and I'll just have to sit here and shoot these things multiple times. 312. I'm saying this holler, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Because the feel is different. So I set my plastics again. How I have my molds set up. Tops are this way. Tops that way on this one. And we're going to get the feel right. Even though this is saying it's a little bit cooler, I want the feel to be about the same. Really, honestly, more than temperature. I could probably go with a little more green highlight, but again, thicken that up a little bit. Bring the temperature down. I'm debating on if I want to go darker. Yeah, I do. 3 more drops. There's 18 total. So if you're wondering, that's what I went with. Again, I would probably stop at 10 or 12 if I was doing a bigger bait, but we're doing small baits. So when you're doing smaller baits, you just need more colorant because it's not getting as much in it. Man, let's shoot these things. I'm tired of playing with it. Tired of playing with it. Got pixie dust probably all over my face, my everything. Look like a daggone addict, which I probably am. Alright, don't set up on me there, buddy. Into the first mold, and we're going to shoot it. Just like so. Alright, remember I told y'all about it setting up because it's cold? That's exactly what it's doing right now. Stop and reload, but that's exactly what happened. The plastic starts setting up between the injector to the blending block. So it happens first shoot. Start it over. We ain't gonna start it over, but I'll have to edit. But be right back. Alright guys, my bad. Everything happens for a reason, and the reason is, number one for me, is stupidity. But I think it was also telling me to darken that color up. So we're gonna add some more black. We just added 7 more drops. I guess I should have got you down here to look at it, huh? I mean, ain't like you can see it with all this junk in the way, but we're gonna add some more black. Like I said, that small bait, or these small baits, they gotta be darker. Got to be darker. Let's give it about 10 more seconds. Make sure we ain't got no clumps in it. So when I look at it on my knife, I want it to be still a little translucent, but I still think I need to go more. If I shake this black, all that pixie dust is going to come off. There we go. We just want 8 more. I'm just going to put it to it. Like I said, bigger baits, I wouldn't need near that, but these are all 2.5, 2.4 inches, so we definitely want it a lot thicker for those smaller baits. See how it's still going to be translucent a little bit. I want a little bit more. 5 more. Done. Stopping. Stop, Toby. Stop. Oh my God, it just keeps bringing out it brings out them powders just. It's freaking sickening, man. Look. Timu my ass, cause trust me, I've done plenty of them things and they don't hold up like that and they don't perform like that. For sure. So regardless of what people say, this is what I'm going to use because this stuff is great, man. Got a big disparity here. Big disparity, but it feels about the same. I'm going to warm this one up just a little bit more. Sorry guys. My boo-boo has put me behind. Y'all probably like, daggone. You suck. And I would agree with you. Big time. Wow. And I even think I want to go a little bit more on that too. A little bit more to opaline green. Just a little bitty bit. There we go, there we go. Give it that little green highlight, that little green twang to it. Oh yeah. Golly, brother. That Skeletor is freaking bad. Hey. Alright, y'all think I can mess up the injector again? Ain't but one way to find out. That's for me to mess with it again. Because you know I'm going to, and I'm going to probably mess it up. Alright, it's a little bit hotter here. Again, when I'm doing a laminate, if one's hotter, I want it to be the top color. So if you get it to overrun a little bit, or you know the laminate comes down a lot lower, I want it to be the top instead of the bottom coming up it. So just a little bit of stirring, just cool it down again. Oh my God, y'all know a lot of y'all don't duck hunt, but man, God, we have more ducks than we've had in a long time. It was great. Had a great time, great food. Found a little restaurant that was amazing. Little local restaurant too. You can't beat local restaurants, bro. Can't beat them. There's some good home cooking. Oh my God, I had a crawfish etouffee that was probably one of the best I've ever ate. Alright, let's make some bad baits. Some bad baits. There's a little curly body. A little curly shad body. I got 3 of these. I need to do it on the stinger, but when you have a good mold and don't have problems, you don't mind only having one of them, but I do need to get some more of them. There's one more mold I want to get, and Into the Woods, you're going to cost me some money because it's the mold you did. I really want that mold. So, I'll be sending you a bill for whatever it costs me. Just playing. Just playing. But really, I don't have a bait style like that, and I've really been waiting for one that I like more than the ones that are out there. So I'll be getting it before long. There we go. See how it darkened it up pretty good? That's going to look so much better. And them smaller baits, again, can't overemphasize. Small bait, more colorant. Big baits, you can get away with a lot less colorant. My gosh, I've got a mess out here, bro. Big time. Like oil, pixie dust, stuff everywhere. Oh, just one of them days, man. One of them days. Had one of them days at work. We got a ton of new stuff in, and oh my God, nowhere to put it. But you know, a lot of new Berkeley stuff. Rapala. If you don't know, back in the COVID when everything was going bad, one company bought a few of them, so Pure Fishing now owns a bunch of them, and I think it's bad for baits and all anyway, but which I don't buy soft baits anyway unless I just don't have that style of bait. I make them, and they last so much longer. The action's better. But regardless of what you do, you're not going to outsell Zoom. I don't care who you are. Let's look at my baby here. No, it's a mess, but I can't do it all professional like the other guys. But bam! Let's get a look at that Skeletor first. Look at the purple and the it's a freaking beautiful purple with that black. We're gonna take it outside too and give you some of this natural light. But look here, swing. they just add a new dimension. And that's why I like, look at this. See how it's still clear? I love once you turn it, swing, you get that green highlight. You get the green highlight from the side too. It's just how the camera shows it, but see how, love it, love it, love it, love it. I like a dark color on top, a very naturalish color on bottom. I just seem to get more bites that way for me. Could be wrong, but that's the way it works for me. All these more natural colors is what I fish until it gets muddy or dirty. Then I'll go to the crazy colors, the electric chickens, the Cajun crickets, stuff like that. But I fish a lot of natural colors, and by the time spring gets here, when everybody's fishing, usually there's a lot of rain, wind, so we get muddier water. And then you want your black and chartreuse, your Cajun crickets, stuff like that. My God, son! Oh, let's get them out. We gotta take them outside. Because again, you just can't see it in here. I don't know why. It makes me so mad. Let's take these outside. All right, guys. Let's see if we get them colors to bling, baby. I mean, it's just, for some reason, just natural light brings it out so much better. So if you ever got baits from me, you're probably like, oh my God, they look good. I mean, of course they look good, but just for some reason, these cameras do not want to do it, son. My gosh, those powders are awesome. Just freaking awesome. There we go. Get them turned a little bit. Get that sun to beam off of them. Golly. And them Siren Scales. My gosh. Told y'all, I've been more impressed with those things than anything. I knew the powders would be amazing, just from the other videos I've seen, but really impressed with them Siren Scales. So, let's roll back in. Alright guys, that was a little natural light, so hope it shows better. I doubt it will. It's just cameras, bro. They do not want to do it, but look at that. Look at that! Ow! God, I love them. Love them, love them, love them. So, again, that is the Triton Siren Scales. I have to hold it away so I can see it. And Skeletor in the Pixie Dust. So Pixies and Siren Scales now. Well, I do a lot of rupees too, but I mean, you just can't beat them. So if you don't mind, smash that like and subscribe. I got to hang these up, let them start curing. People wanting baits, and that's a good thing. Good. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. God bless you. I hope you have a great day. Spring's coming. If you ain't fishing, I don't know what in the heck you are doing with your life. So get out there and let's go catch some fish. We'll see you.